Hi everyone, it's KateHayesMakeup here. I'm so excited to share with you all the new videos. Obviously I've done what I've done on myself today, and I've got my lovely model Megan here. And basically the look that we're going to be doing today is we're going to do sort of this Kardashian red carpet sort of J-Lo sort of makeup. Really golden, dewy, nice and glowy, really nice smudgy smoky. As I said in my other video, you know, the fashion's changing at the moment. All this smudgy smokes is like really good. As you can see, I've got so much makeup here which we're going to use, which the boys are going to zoom in on now. At the moment I'm using a complete and utter range of makeup from MAC, from Superdrug, from Boots, from Sleek. You know, HD makeup is one of my favourites, as I described in the video before. So yeah, we're going to get started. So as I used in my other video, I'm going to use the HD eye primer. So this HD eye primer, this one is sand colour. Okay, so you're going to get your small foundation brush. This is, you know, your foundation, your concealer, and your block powder, and your eye, you know, your Urban Decay eyeshadow primer. This is sort of like a 3-in-1 product. So everything on here. So now what we're going to do is close your eyes. So we're going to completely cover the whole eyelid with the block powder. So when you're doing it, you want to do it nice and quick, and you want to do it in very soft brush strokes. That's it, completely covering the whole eyelid. Okay, so make sure you get your model to keep her eyes shut. If she opens her eyes, it can get like little creases in it. So you want to just completely cover and go back and forth. See the way, all the way. Some people's eyelids might be like this, so you can lift their eye up so it's nice and taut. You know, say if you're doing more of a mature client, or say someone has got like really loose eyelids, that's what you need to do. Megan here is absolutely stunning and beautiful and doesn't have a crease, a wrinkle or a blemish in sight. So I'm covering those whole eyelids, so keep them shut for me, hon. So once you've done that, the eyes are nice and prepped, so keep them closed. Now what we're going to do is we're going to put all our highlighter on. So the one that I used in the video last time, it was the HD one. What I'm going to use today is the Vanilla Pigment from MAC. This is a classic, you know, pigment which has been around for years now. This is really big for all your highlighting and shading on your face. So it's sort of a 5-in-1 product. I like to use products when I'm doing it that are like multi-purpose uses, because then obviously you can get your money's worth out of them. So we're going to get our eyeshadow now, and we're going to work into my hand. Okay, so I'm using a flat blending brush when we do it. This is a loose pigment, so when the loose pigment, if you go straight on from the pot onto the eyelid, it's going to crumble and fall away. So we're just going to get our vanilla pigment, work it into your hand, and you're going to put it on the brow bone. This makeup that I'm going to do is quite dramatic, because the look that I did on myself was quite natural. So you're going to go on the brow bone, do it in really nice small brush strokes, and then you're going to go on the tear ducts. So the tear duct, as I always say, is the deepest part of someone's eye. So by you putting that highlighter on it, it's going to make her eye look automatically bigger and stand out. So we're going sort of this Oscar glam theme at the moment. I think J-Lo's been a big hit on the Oscars at the minute. She's been, God, I don't even know how old she is, but I probably look older than she does. So we're sort of copying her look, mixed obviously with the Kardashians. You know, you can't get a better look than one of them. So just blending it on the brow bone and doing it either side. Okay, so once you've done your highlighter, I always like to do my eyebrows next. So the eyebrows that I'm gonna do today is I've got 2 new brushes from Crown. So one's a really small one and one's a bit of a thicker one. I like to use these 2 brushes because it really does define the eye. And the brow stuff that I'm going to use is, what else but the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Palette. So this is Pomade Dip Brow and this is Medium Brown. When I'm finding using this, it is quite tough when you're doing it. So you need to get a little bit of the product and always work it into your hand to make it a bit you know, it's sort of like a wax, so it needs a bit of warmth. So using the hand is quite warm, so that's really good. So I'm going to use the smaller brush first. And when I do the eyebrow, I'm just going to go from the bottom, because we're going to do that dip brow. See, like that. And then we're going to go through the eyebrow. I mean, she's got absolutely fabulous eyebrows. We're going to make these nice and bold. She's got really good features on her face, so we're just going to enhance all of them. And we're just going to fill in this end bit. So I'm leaving the front of the eyebrow, and then I'm just going down. So this bit in the corner, I'm going to use my other brush, my bigger one, only because I want quite a nice thin, and this brush is really thin. So I'm going to get the thinner brush, thinner, bigger one, and then I'm just turn that way, and I'm going to sort of let go and do a nice flick there. See, like that? There we go. And then with the smaller brush, I'm going to get all the product off my brush, and you can just work it into your hand or a tissue, whatever you'd like to do. And then we're just going to push this up now. So pushing it up, see, like that? And then blending that in. So this is how you sort of get this like dip brown. If you wanted to, you could sort of use, you know, like a loose eyeshadow or a compressed eyeshadow and blend it in. That would be quite easy as well, but this is the best way I'm finding it. Get a little bit more on your brush. I'm just going to fill that bit in here. I think this, you know, big dramatic scouse brow and things like that, I don't think that is it, you know, is in fashion anymore as it used to be. A lot of people do have their eyebrows tattooed on, but you can still sort of do, you know, your dip brow. So it's a little bit more faded here, and there's your eyebrow. You can see the difference already one side to the other, and I'm going to just match up the other side now. So filling it in from the bottom and working it off. Right, so what we've just done then is, guys, we've just finished off the eyebrows, as you can see. We've done both symmetrical, both really perfect as well. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to start to put in all my eyeshadow. So what we've just done then, guys, is that we've just finished off the eyebrows. As you can see, they're both nice, symmetrical, ready to go. They look a bit dramatic at the moment, but once all the eyeshadow's on, obviously it's going to look perfect. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to use my white fluffy blending brush. This is from Crown Brush, and this is number C441 Pro Blending Crease. This is my favourite brush out of all the brushes to blend with. I think they're about £5 or £6, maybe even £7. I'm not too sure, but they're definitely under the £10, you know, price range, which I think is brilliant for like a really good blending brush. So I'm going to use this palette called Morphe Brushes. So I got this a couple of months ago. As you can see, they're all matte eyeshadows. I'm just getting the matte eyeshadow onto my brush. And what I'm going to do, this is really good to replace your kid colour with, or your wedge as well. This is like, you know, the next best thing to it. If not anything, I feel like the pigmentation in the eyeshadow is a lot stronger. So when we're doing it, you're going to hold your brush straight on, and you're going to blend it in your crease. And you're going to do it back and forth, nice and slow. See, like that? So this is going to contour the eye, and this is going to help all your eyeshadows blend into each other. So the softer and slower that you do your makeup, the nicer the makeup's going to be. So now I'm just going to do the other side, so get a bit more of the product. And you're going to go from one corner to the other. We're going to do this quite winged out, you know, as you can see on Meg's eye, they are really nice big eyes. So I don't want to do like a small natural smoke, because I've just done one of them on myself. So I want to show you something a bit more going out. So this is the red carpet look. So open your eyes. So as you can see, her eyes are all nice and contoured with this eyeshadow. Say you did want a bit more of a natural makeup, you could just put your colour on the lid, your liner on, and then your lashes, and that would be a gorgeous look. As you can see how amazing Meg's eyelashes are, which I will show you as we do it. The last makeup that I did on her, we didn't even use eyelashes, did we? Because they're that gorgeous. Okay, so now what we're going to use is we're going to use a pencil brush. So we're going to get our brown eyeshadow. So you're going to get your pencil brush, and we're going to use matte colours in this. So I'm going to use a bit of this colour and a bit of that colour mixed together. I like to use a lot of my colours mixed together because I don't like having the same makeup as everyone else. I don't like using the same colours on every single client, so if you mix them together, makes it a little bit more unique. So open and look up. So you're going to go right the way underneath. This is sort of a plummy colour. And don't worry about all that fallout, obviously, because it is going to get wiped away. So you're going to go 3/4 of the way in, and you're going to go back and do the other side. Okie doke. And then what we're going to do is we're going to leave that for now, and then we're going to do in the crease. So forget about the underneath bit and close your eyes. So when you're doing the corner, so you're going to go right the way underneath in a nice small thin line, and then you're going to go right the way into the crease. So open your eyes. So you can get your client to open their eyes or get them to close and look straight ahead. So sometimes this is a little bit easier with their eye open, because then you can follow the crease, and you're going to go right the way in with this colour. This is a really gorgeous colour that I've made. It's not brown, it's not purple, it's a bit more of a maroony colour, sort of in between. So closed. So as you can see, that's on in the crease. Don't worry about the lid. And then you're going to get your fluffy blending brush, and you can get a little bit of the product worked in onto your brush. Okay, so you get your fluffy blending brush, and you're going to blend right the way into the socket. So when you blend, and you hold your brush straight on, and you want to blend it back and forth nice and slow. So really soft when you're blending, right the way into the crease. See, like that. So as you can see how easy that is to blend away. And we do want to take this a bit winged out, so you can take it a bit further out. So open your eyes. So as you can see, all your blending, look straight ahead, is looking really nice and soft. And then I'm just going to do the other side to match it up. So blending it nice and soft, right the way into the crease. To get both sides symmetrical. Then guys, I've just completely blended the eyes, as you can see. So it's a really nice rich plummy colour. I think this is really in at the moment, that's why I'm using the colour. So I've got my pencil brush now with my black eyeshadow on it. I've used the Urban Decay blackout eyeshadow. I just found that that is the best black that you can use. I think as well the Motives black, that's really good as well. So open and look up. So I'm going to go right the way underneath with, see how dark the eyeshadow comes on, because obviously we are doing this a little bit more dramatic. So going right the way underneath and close. And then I'm just going to get a bit of the black up. And now I'm going to put it on in the corner. Okay, so I'm going to sort of do this in a bit of a straight line. And blend that on. And we're going to do it quite winged out. And then we're going to do a little bit. I want this to sort of go on the lid. Only a tiny bit. See, like that. And then the next step that we're going to do is we're going to get our matte eyeshadow. I'm going to put a matte colour on the lid on here, and then we can put a bit of a shimmer one over it as well. So it's entirely up to you which one you would prefer. So you're using your vanilla brush, you're using your Motives matte eyeshadow. Any matte eyeshadow will do. All the MAC ones, they're brilliant to me, and I've got the warm and the cool palette. The white in there is really good. So I'm going to get this colour now and close, I'm going to pat it on in a half moon shape right the way across. So about 3/4 of the way. See, like that? And then I'm going to do the other side. This is quite a theatrical sort of look as well. It won't look like this when it's all blended in. I always say a makeup's got to look bad before it looks good. With all the mess and everything all over the face. So we're going to get our black fluffy blending brush. I'm going to try and put the black. This is the smaller one. Trying to find all your brushes in this big pot is very hard. Okay, so you're getting your smaller blending brush, so you can get a tiny bit of the black eyeshadow. I'm going to use the Mosaic black. I'm going to get it now. I'm going to sort of blend it on. I feel like the way I'm doing this now is quite a new and a different way to doing makeup. A lot of people are, you know, used to putting the little V shape or C shape around the eye and then going right the way around into the crease. I'm sort of wanting to go on the lid a little bit so it is that darker smoke blending into all your lighter one. So you can go on the lid with this colour and just blending it on. So really nice, really soft. And you're just blending that up as well into the corner to create that soft, smudgy smoke. Because we're going to do like a nice flicked eyeliner with this look. So this is the C139 stiff taped crease brush, and this is from Crown. This is a smaller, as you can see, blending brush, which I find really good, so I don't want it too high. I will be using this brush as well. And just blending it up so it's nice and soft. And open. Always get your client to open her eyes to see what it's looking like. Getting a bigger blending brush now and blending it into the crease a little bit more. You can do that with our eyes open or closed, and then close your eyes. And then we're going to get a little bit more of that plummy sort of purpley colour that we got onto the brush, and we're sort of just going to dab it on over the black, and we're going to sort of mix them colours in together. So it's not a complete and utter harsh black, but all your colours are there. And open. So when she's got her eye open, this really nice blended look into that lighter is what we're going for. Okay, and then I'm going to get my fluffy brush again with the Urban Decay black eyeshadow. So I'm going to put that straight on, and this is just going to make everything a lot more defined in the corner and smudge it in. I'm going to keep repeating the same step to darken. And I'm sort of going to do it in that shape of that line where your flicked eyeliner is going to follow. And there we have it, we have our black. Okay guys, so what we've just done then is we've just done all our blending, as you can see, and look down, Meg, that's it. So it's all really perfectly blended. This sort of makeup, what I'm doing is quite like a new makeup that I'm doing. It's not sort of this half smoke or, you know, glitter smoke or full smoke. I feel like it's like a very smudgy full / half smoke, if that makes sense. So I've got all my lighter colours and clothes all here, but still I've got my lighter on the lid, which is the white, blending in into all the purples, blending in onto all the darker colours. I think this is a lot more in fashion at the moment, this sort of smudgy, smoky eye look. This is still a really dramatic makeup for those dramatic makeup lovers out there. So now what we're going to do is we're going to do our eyeliner. So there's quite a lot of different eyeliners that I use, cream, gel and liquid. Liquid is my favourite one purely because it's, you know, it's very wet, which is quite easy to use. If you're using the gel liner, say if you do someone who's got like really wrinkly eyes, you know, it can get stuck and things like that, and it can dry up quite easy. So this is the Peggy Sage one. So I'm going to get a little bit on my hand. I don't really like using the brush, if I'm being honest. You know, when I do my YouTube videos, I will be so honest of what I do like and what I don't like. I like one side of it, I don't really like the other. So I don't like the pen in it. So this is a crown brush, eyeliner brush. So I'm going to get it now and close. So I'm going to lift the eye up and lean on the lashes. Doing eyeliner on yourself is completely different than doing it on other people. That's why I did do the video for yourselves before of doing it on yourself. I prefer doing makeup on other people than doing it on myself. So leaning on the lashes. So keep going back to your eyeliner because it does tend to dry. And open. So as you can see, it just blends into the corner perfect. So open, and then you've got that sort of smudgy look in the corner. Make sure it blends all nice in, and then close. And then we're going to do the other side. So lifting it up again, leaning on the lashes. And that's it, just pressing down. See the way how easy it's going on. Eyeliner and eyebrows, I would say, is the hardest part of doing a makeup. So you just, if you're finding that you're struggling doing it, if you're a makeup artist or even for yourself, guys, just, you know, always keep practicing. Don't give up on it, practice. My dad always says to me, practice makes perfect, Katie, and it really does. I remember when I started doing makeup, I could not do eyeliner whatsoever, and I was told, right, just stand there all day, Katie, and do one makeup after the other and do liner after liner after liner. And after about 10 hours of doing it, I finally got it. And then I think I messed up the next day, and I was just like nearly in tears after trying so hard. But it is a hit and miss thing. Sometimes you might get it right, sometimes you might not. If you do get it wrong, what you need to do is wait for it to completely dry, get a cotton bud and just pick it off. Don't be wiping the whole, you know, perfect blending that you've done. You can always fix it. It's only makeup. It's not hairdressing. You haven't cut someone's hair off. You know, always think about that, and rather than wipe it all away. So next bit that we're going to do is our mascara. So we're going to use our Benefit Roller Lash, which is here. Which I did go to the opening, as I said on the other video. This is the new roller lash. So as you can see, it's the hairs of the brush, they stick to your eyelashes and make them lift. I mean, God, Megan is the perfect model to show off this roller lash and how good it is, because I think you'll all be gobsmacked. So I've put the mascara on one side. Just look up for the camera and the viewers. So as you can see, Meg's lashes are absolutely, oh, last time I did a makeup, as I said, I didn't even use a pair of lashes. I am going to use a pair of lashes today just to show you how to apply them, but close. So this is the new Roller Lash Mascara. Everyone always laughs so much when I do this. All over the face, it's all mess. The client's thinking, what the hell is my makeup artist doing? I'm paying her all this money and I've got mascara all down my face. Open. None of it matters. It's all going to get wiped away and close again. So I'm just going to keep putting that on. So this roll lash, as you can see, look how gorgeous it makes the lashes look. What would be nice with this look, which I am going to show you on another video, is individual lashes. Open. Obviously the same length. That's what all the Kardashians wear, is the individual lashes, and you can just put them on with like duo glue rather than the individual lash glue. So that is what I'm going to be doing on the next video, so you'll have to keep watching and stay tuned for that. Okay, so the lashes I'm going to put on, I've got a variety of lashes here. I'm a bit of a messy worker sometimes, I just put the stuff. So I think the lashes I'm going to use, oh, she has got big eyes, we might do them Should we do them? I think we'll use these ones. These are the Brit Rocks Wild Lashes. I've opened the wrong end, that's alright. So these are doubled up ones, and they're very fluttery as well, because that's the look that I'm going for. These hair and eyelashes could even be longer. Let's have a little. I always, before I put them on someone, I just place them on their eye and see what they look like, because they might not suit their eye shape. So before you put your glue on, always do that. So close. Let's have a little open. Yeah, they look nice. Good. Okay, so I'm going to pop these ones. These are the doubled up ones. I'm going to use my duo glue. So if you want to watch, you put this on, so you put your duo glue right on the root of the lashes. Sometimes it comes out dead quick. Yes, I have done it before where I have went like that and it's gone everywhere, all over my hands, all over my clothes, and it's stunk of latex all day, which is not great. And then I'm just going to pop that one down, and then I'm going to do the other one. So you want to let them go a little bit tacky. If some does come out a bit too much, just put it on your finger. It's in your latex. Okay, so for these to go nice and dry, you can give them a little wave. Never, ever, ever, I've seen on some people's YouTube videos, blowing on the lashes or blowing on the brushes. When you blow on the lashes or the brushes, you're actually spitting. So you're spitting on someone's eyelashes. So that is a big no-no. We don't do that. And close your eyes. So you want to lift the eye up, put it on the root of the lashes. And obviously, because she's got gorgeous big eyes, you don't need to cut them. So putting them on the root of the lashes. And I'm getting her own lashes to stick to them. Otherwise, because her lashes are so long, they won't blend in. So get them to keep them short. And I also open. At the moment, they look a bit droopy, so close. So when I put them on, I'm going to push it up like that and make them a little bit more rounded. So get them to keep their eyes shut for as long as possible. So keep them closed until I say open. So the glue really does stick on, especially if you're doing a wedding. You know, get them to keep their eyes shut for as long as possible. When I'm doing this, everyone says, oh, you make it look so easy. But this is with years of experience and doing hundreds of people's makeup. So just pressing them up like that. Some other eyelashes that are really good as well are the Amy Childs ones. I did Amy's makeup at Pro Beauty in London, and we've sort of got something planned for in the summer, what we're going to be doing, which we haven't revealed yet, which we will be revealing soon. But some of Amy's eyelashes, I think I've got a pair here, which I will show you, have got little gems and diamantes on, which is very the Essex look, which is brilliant, and a lot of people in Liverpool will like that as well. So there's the Amy Childs eyelashes, they're the tease ones. As you can see, there's like a few gems on them. So instead of having the glitter smoke, this is a really good idea. You know, if you wanted the gems on the lashes, they're the Amy Childs ones. I think she sells them on her website as well. And just make sure that they're, because these are the doubled up lashes, they're a lot harder to stick. Open and look up, and there we go, we've got our lashes, and look down. So we put our eyelashes on now, and now we're going to wipe it all away. So I've got a simple face wipe with our MAC Cleanse Off Oil. I would recommend this. This is really good. You know, this just comes out like that. This is an oil-based one. Even if you've got oily skin, it doesn't leave like, you know, a linger of oiliness around. So we're going to get our finger nice and taut in the face wipe. Get your client to look up, and you're going to massage all that in. And you change your finger to the other bit, and you're going to start wiping that away. So this will just come right off. So I used to wear acrylics all the time, and I don't anymore because it's quite harsh, you know, on underneath someone's eye. So if you're having obviously just your nails, it's a little bit softer because a lot of people are really sensitive underneath their eyes. So as you can see, you can take this as thin or as dramatic as you want to. We want to do this quite dramatic, but we still want to do it quite smudgy. So we're going to get that Cheryl Cole. That's where I get it from, the Cheryl Cole smudgy, because she was the one who had it first. And Nicole shares and then she has it. Oh, they're a bit rivals, aren't they? Them two. But yeah, they both have it. I feel like the X Factor makeup artist, she's brilliant. She sort of gives that effect to look straight on. So you don't want to wipe too much off, but you want to wipe to the point where, you know, you don't cut the makeup off and make her eyes look, you know, too winged or... Now we're going to do the base makeup. So I've got MAC Oil Control. This is for people who've got quite oily skin. So I think for Meg, for this, you know, like dramatic sort of look, I used MAC Strobe Cream on the other one. So you just moisturise it in. This is one of my favourite primers. My other favourite primers are the Smashbox ones as well. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to do all our contouring, which everyone will be very excited and happy about. I'm just going to get my brushes. I'm going to use the HD one. I'm going to use the MAC one as well. So the MAC one is the lightest one, so you get your lightest colour. Yeah, I only got this, believe it or not, 2 weeks ago, and that's how much I've used it. That's how busy I am. So open and look up. So you go right the way underneath with this. And don't worry about blending it in yet. You just want to get it right on. So this is a white. This is like one of the lightest colours that you can get. And then you're going to go through the nose. And then when you go up, you sort of want to push it up like that. So this is a thick foundation which will make her skin look completely flawless. She has got quite rosy cheeks, so she'll want that covering up. So putting all that in and just blend it out a bit. Then you're going to go on top of the lips. And then just on the chin. And then you're going to go just underneath her cheekbone. A bit lower than the cheekbone because you're going to put your darker colour on the cheekbone. So that's that bit, and then you're going to get your darker colour. So I'm going to get the medium because she's not orange or anything. And then put your darker colour in. As you can see. And then you're going to go on the top. And then you're going to go on her cheeks, underneath her cheekbone. And then underneath. And if you want to have a little look at that, and look down. There we go. Right, so now what we're going to do, we've got all our contouring on and we're going to get our foundation in to blend it all. So believe it or not, I'm going to use the L'Oreal Lumi foundation. The L'Oreal True Match is really good as well. I have different ranges. I have NARS foundation, Neela mascara, you know, I have Lancome. Lancome's my favourite one, but at the moment it's L'Oreal True Match. But this Lumi one's really nice as well. So I'm going to start blending in all the darker colours. So I'm going to go over that and always blend down right the way into her neck. Especially if she's going on a red carpet, you need, God, if the paparazzi seen one of them big yellow lines or big orange lines right the way down, they'll love them. So blending all the darker bits in. See, like that. See how easy everything's just blending in. She doesn't look like a zebra, which some people say that contouring is. I don't have any zebras in my clientele. So blending all that in. When you do it, you want to do it nice and quick. The foundation, everything is drying. So if you wait and you do it quite slow, it's going to be quite harsh on her face. So I'm blending all the darker bits in. I'm leaving the light a bit for now. And then when you're going around the hairline, get as little as you can on your brush and just blend it in. There's nothing worse, when, especially with me, as I'm blonde, it's nothing worse when you see a big, you know, line. And then just watch the eyebrows. There we go, like that. Nice and slow around the eye makeup. And then open and look up. So you're going to go right the way underneath. See, like that. And just keep blending that in right into the eyeshadow. Don't worry about getting too close, because we're going to sort of do a little bit of a blend in a second as well. There we go, and look down. So before I powder the foundation, as you can see, I've done a bit this sort of smudgy look, the charcoal look, what I keep going on about. So all I've done is I've got a bit of the purple that I've used, or the plummy colour that I've used on the top, and just blended that right the way underneath. And I mean, as you can see, you might get a bit of fallout here, which is fine, because the foundation is wet. All you do is you just take that off and you just blend it in like that, so there's no real aftermath of the fallout. Same with that side. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to get our powder brush, and we're going to use the HD translucent powder, and you're going to pat it on nice and soft, and you're just going to blend it on. This is going to take all that shine away from the makeup, because it is a thick, you know, dramatic makeup. You just take that away. Make sure you do it on the forehead, because that's where people tend to get a little bit more oily. Okay, and then we're going to do our contour bronzer. So the bronzer contour that we're going to use is we're going to do our Anastasia Beverly Hills. So this is, I've had this for quite a while now, but it says the contour kit, medium to dark. Anastasia Beverly Hills is like massive at the moment, and it would be my dream to get an Instagram or a tweet off her. But tell a lie, actually, she did favourite one of my tweets of my makeups the other day, and I acted as if I'd like met the Queen or something. I was like screaming the house down. So we're going to get our bronzer brush, and we're going to go from our temple, and you're going to go right the way underneath her cheekbone. So this is your contouring, even more to add to what we've already done. So right the way underneath. And then you're going to go right the way underneath her jaw, just through the nose, and just on top of her forehead like that. And then we're going to do the other side. Let's get your lighter one and you build it up from the darker one. So really nice, softly blended. So as you can see, this is a very, dramatic look. So we're going to put our blusher on next. So with the blusher, I'm going to use the matte blusher. I'm going to use, it's a peachy keen, or, you know, peaches or spring sheen, sweet as cocoa. They're all really nice blush as well. I always, as you know, as I keep saying, I mix everything together. So just very soft with your blusher. Everything you do needs to be nice and slow, nice and soft. There we go, like that. And then once you've done that bit, we're going to get our vanilla pigment and our flat blending brush. So this one's from Crown. This is a bit more of a bigger one. So go on top of the blusher. And this is just going to be your highlighter. And then you're going to go on her lips. Make it really nice, really shimmery. And on the bow. And then through the nose. Make that, you know, ultimate contouring and highlight. Get a little bit more on your brush. On top of it again. And you can use your finger if you need to blend that in. So she's really highlighted. And then I'm going to get our lip liner. So I'm going to use MAC Spice lip liner. I'm going to do this quite dramatic. I'm going to do a bit of a candle. Oh sorry, actually, Kylie Jenner lips I meant. And then go right the way underneath. And we're going to do sort of like a dip brown. So I'm going to take that in a little bit. So this has made the lips, as you can see, look really big. And then I'm going to get my gloss. So I'm going to use the HD gloss, which is a really nude one. And then I'm going to get a Topshop lipstick, which I got it quite a few years ago, so I can't really remember the name of it, but I'm going to go in and find out because everyone always asks me. It's this like really nude colour. See, like that. It's gorgeous mixed in with your lip liner. So we're going to go straight and put that on. I'm going to put that on in the middle. I think with this look, this like nude sort of look, it's going to look gorgeous. And then get your gloss and blend that over. And go like that. That's it. And have a little look at the camera and look up and look down. And this is the finished masterpiece. We're going to take our sleeping rollers out. She's had them in all day and we've curled it so you can see what the full effect is. And this is the look. I hope you've enjoyed our like new sort of smoke. I would say this is like a new style of smoke. Oscar sort of like J-Lo, like Kardashian. This is very Khloe Kardashian as well. She tends to go with the darker looks. So this is the look that we've gone for, and I hope you've all enjoyed the video. Please share and post it all on our Instagram. And thank you for Ben, who's filming, which I will tag him in as well. There we go, and that's all done. Thanks, bye.